Hey guys, this is Comic Uno. Today I'm talking about Justice League issue 20, and before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a little update. I have 3 reviews on Dark Avenger Inc. that I usually do on Comic Uno, which are The Bounce issue 1, Fantastic Four issue 8, and Scarlet Spider issue 17. So if you want to go check out those reviews, just go in the description below and go check that out. And also another update I have is that the Geeky Awards are going on. So go nominate your favorite YouTubers for the Geeky Awards. Find out more information in the description below. There'll be a link for that video talking about the Geeky Awards and the nomination thing where you can go nominate. And also, there'll be annotated that video also. So definitely go nominate. Looking forward to see who you nominate. But let's talk about Justice League issue 20. The cover is okay. This looks like Trigon, but it's not. It's Despero. I thought it was Trigon when I saw him, but I guess it's not. But yeah, we get to see Despero and Justice League, whole Kryptonite thing going on, because that is a big thing in this issue. And we continue from that last issue where we get to see who stole the Kryptonite ring, you know, and that's a big story here. So, and it is Despero who stole it, but there's someone behind that. We don't know who it is. So the art's actually pretty good for the cover, but the art sucks inside the story. Just gotta tell you guys that. And I just want to say about the art first. Very, kind of like, I would say, Justice League of America art. Kind of dark. Messy, I would say. It is a little bit of a messy art here. I like the art we see better in previous Justice League issues. Hopefully this is not the art we see in the future. But yeah, I just thought it was kind of messy art for this. But let's see if I like this issue as a story-wise. So in this issue, we get to see in the point of view of Adam. You know, let me see, her real name is Rhonda. So we get to see in the point of view of her. We get to see Despero is attacking the Watchtower. We don't know why, but, you know, the new teammates are there. They're trying to defeat him. And Martian Manhunter comes in and defeats him instead. And, you know, Adam can't tell the Justice League that Martian Manhunter was there to help them. And why did Martian Manhunter come? We'll find out in the end. But yeah, we get to see that, you know, the Justice League do come and try to get whatever was left of the Watchtower and move it to, Rhode Island. I think that's where Aquaman's staying right now. So, we get to see that, happen. And that's pretty much it with the Justice League. We also could try to see, we have a really cool scene with Batman and Superman about why he has all these cases. And we find out that Wonder Woman doesn't have a weakness, and why Batman is so concerned about this relationship with Superman and Wonder Woman. We learn more about that. It's a really cool scene with that. I really did enjoy. Then we find out what is Adam hiding. So spoiler alert, Adam is a mole. Yes, she's a mole and she's working for Amanda Waller, but Adam doesn't want to do this. She's like, I really don't want to deceive the Justice League. It doesn't seem like they're doing anything wrong, and it seems like they have their own problems. But she's the only one that knows, or from both teams, or the only Justice League member that knows that there is a war coming. And she has to find out Firestorm's weakness, actually. And we'll find out more with JLA, they say. So, with the next issue of JLA, or maybe the 2 issues from now. I would say it's probably the next issue. I just don't remember the 4th issue coming out. So it's going to be the 4th issue and I think the 5th issue, because I don't think the 4th issue came out yet. But we'll find out more in the 5th issue, Justice League of America. Now I'll talk about Shazam after I review Justice League, because, you know, the reason I really pick up this series is for Shazam. But I've been really enjoying Justice League lately, so actually Justice League has improved tenfold from what it was in issue 1. I'm actually picking up Justice League because I like Justice League now, because there was a time where I just picked up Justice League because I really love Shazam's story, but now I'm actually really liking Justice League also, especially going into the Trinity War. It's becoming one of my favorites now from DC, and I look forward to reading it. But yeah, I thought this was a really interesting story. Getting to see stuff in Adam's point of view where we don't really know much about Adam. She's a new member, and seeing her as a mole, I thought that was a big twist and interesting. It made the story interesting. Then dialogue between Superman and Batman. It's just, that's what's making this so much better, this series now. It's becoming more about the characters. It seems like Justice League is a team now. I didn't feel like they were strangers, and I think that was one of my complaints with the beginning issues of Justice League, is that they felt like strangers, and now they feel like a team, and we felt like that Superman and Batman friendship connection that you definitely can't replace. And, you know, the worries of Batman, and maybe just the worries of Justice League of who is behind stealing all these things. I think it's definitely Argus, and that's why Adam's like, I can't betray Justice League. And in the end, will she betray JLA because of this? Because Argus is definitely not trustworthy, and I think we've seen that with a different series in general. So, I think Adam's definitely going to have to make a decision, and I think that decision might be to stay with the Justice League, or at least tell the Justice League, because it seems like in this issue it's kind of heart-wrenching for her that she has to keep this secret from the Justice League, such an honorable team. So, yeah, I enjoyed this issue. We get to learn a little bit more about the new recruits, like the craziness that they call Element Woman, and it's just, she's a very fun character where it's like she is so crazy, and they describe her very well, of having a cartoon voice, and her being probably a little ditzy even beforehand, but when it comes to battle, you know, she's pretty good at battle. And then Firestorm, I mean, for the teammates, we learn that, you know, there's 2 people as Firestorm in one, and that's for the teammates to learn that. So, and then also Adam knowing already kind of the weakness of Firestorm, because they say the weakness really is the bond between the 2 people, Ronnie, and I can't think of the other guy's name because I'm not a big Firestorm fan, but the 2 people, they don't have a really big connection. So very interesting Justice League issue. I really liked it. The only complaint really was the art. It did lower my grade a little, so I did give it a 3.5 for this issue, but still really enjoyable story. The art really was the only thing I didn't love about this issue, and that does lower your grade a little because art is half of this comic book series, so it did lower my grade a little. But let's talk about Shazam. It's actually the second to last story we're getting with Shazam, which I didn't know that was happening. I thought it was just going to continue, but I guess before the Trinity War comes, they want to end this Shazam story and see where Shazam's going to go, because they said Shazam will appear somewhere, because I read this solicits for issue 21, but we will see Shazam appear somewhere in the next issue, issue 21, is going to be a double-sized issue for Shazam, so I'm totally excited for that, because I've been loving Shazam, and please, just get Shazam its own series already. We want a Shazam series. But let's talk about this, what happened in this story for Shazam, and that is, we get to see Billy learn a little bit more about Black Adam, I guess the past of the Wizard, why there are 2 people that have these powers. And Black Adam is just very spoiled, and he wants to be the only person that has these powers. And what he's got to do is hurt his family by and try to get Shazam's powers. And that's what happens in this issue. And the 2 people, ironically, he's holding up is Mary and Freddy, who are the 2 people that have opportunity becoming also magical people. And have powers. So I think that's going to be interesting. Hopefully we get to see more with the family, and that's what I like about the Shazam series in general, is seeing not just Billy grow, but see the family that he didn't want to like, and them bond, honestly. So that's what I've been liking about this issue in general. I really liked. I thought this was one of the weaker Shazam stories, though. I know we learned a little bit about the past, but we kind of already knew that they were 2 different people, so I don't think we really needed that. But I did like the next half where Black Adam is threatening his family and Shazam doesn't really know what to do. So very excited for the next conclusion and double-sized issue for issue 21 for this next Shazam story. Very excited to just see Shazam as a whole issue. But it shows that we want a solo Shazam series. But very enjoyable Justice League issue for story-wise, and pretty okay Shazam story. I mean, it's one of the weaker ones, but doesn't mean it was bad. It's still an enjoyable Shazam story, again, leading up to this big Shazam issue, which I'm totally excited for. So, pick up this this issue. You know, there are some bad things in here, but I think mostly good things. And the art you might not love for Justice League, and the Shazam story could have been better, but I still think this is a pretty good issue. So I'm going to give it a 3.5. I say pick it up, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm so excited for Justice League issue 21, so looking forward to that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the random situations, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.